I suppose, Minister, I too concur with Deputy Collins in relation to the fishermen's incomes, and we can't make their situation they're bad enough as it is, but we can't make sure they can't make their situation any worse. And I suppose as this bill is very far-reaching when you see how expansive our shores, and we're an island country, and the sea is all around us, so you can imagine one can only kind of barely think of what's involved, because there is so much involved. Our piers and harbours, we hope this bill won't impinge on people's rights and the use of the sea that they have been making in different ways to make a living. You think of people with, in the tourism business with with small yachts or whatever, or small boats taking people out for tours out the bay, and we hope that this won't anything won't change for them, only to improve. And I suppose in relation, I know that this bill has what's included is dredging or piers and harbours, and the nearest pier to me is Kinmare, and it's a beautiful place and all around it, but I feel it could be developed away more. The pier hasn't been cleaned out with 70 years, and the slag boats used to come into Kinmare Pier up until 1960 or thereabouts, or 61 or 2, but you couldn't get in there now because the pier is badly in need of being dredged, and that needs to be looked at. And I'm sure there are other places, Kinmare being the nearest one to myself, and I suppose I gave a lot of my time on the edge of the pier there, working for Kerry County Council, and even cleaning the seaweed along the pier. So that's something that I'd hope would be included if this bill is going to be effective to help our local situation. This place is only 50 metres away from the top of Kinmare town, and to have a massive positive impact, I feel, if it was dredged for the town and local to the town, to help people. And the pier itself should be developed and modernised to allow more to come in there in the summertime. And the other thing then is the route to the river can't get out when the pier, when the mouth of the bay is half blocked. And that should be, we're talking about flooding here inside, and that climate change has caused it. There's a lot of things that used to be done before and being done at all now, dredging our rivers, or dredging the mouth where the river gets out into the bay. Them things need to be looked at as well, Minister.
Amendment, I think.
All right. I suppose the other thing is, I am concerned about wind turbines out in the bay and where they'll be placed, because if they'll impact on fishermen, trawlers, that wouldn't be helpful. Or if there's many other things. So where they're sited, and sure, of course, planning will decide that, and we're all for more energy or renewable energy or whatever, but it must be fair to the people that are depending on the sea for their income in whatever way it is, and that all has to be, I feel, has to be. I hope the bill wouldn't favour against locals in any way. So I'll be watching intently as to what's happening. Thank you very much.
Deputy Healy-Rae, thank you.